Welcome back, dear viewers, and you are still watching The Breakfast Show, and in this segment of our program we will talk about the national strategy that aims at empowering Egyptian women on all levels, economically, politically and socially, as well as amending legislations that gives more rights to Egyptian women. And now we are joined over the phone by Dr. Nawal Osman, Chairman of Society's Medical Department. Good morning, Doctor.
Hello, good morning, dear.
So, as I've just mentioned, that there is a national strategy that aims at empowering Egyptian women at all levels. Can you elaborate on this?
From my perspective, I would like to speak about empowerment of women in all aspects in many countries, especially in my country, in UAE. Our national strategy for empowerment of women was set the foundation of this by late Sheikh Zayed bin Sultan Al Nahyan. May he rest in peace. And it was followed by his wife, the mother of UAE.
Yes.
The chairman of the General Women's Union and the Supreme Council for Motherhood and Childhood. This was set from the beginning of 1973. We have always, we're getting all these kinds of support. Our government did not spare any effort to support empowerment of women in the UAE.
Yes.
Maybe this is an information that we need to know that UAE is ranked #1 in the global ranking for women in the parliament as the country pushes ahead gender equality at all levels. And this was always the thing that our government wanted to support women to be equal to their brothers in the workforce and in outreaching for education, in reaching out for health care. The Emirati parliament now is almost 50% of it is women. On the other side, we have almost nine women in the cabinet of ministers, and imagine that we have ministers that are holding the economic elevation and support of the country, and even in the technology.
Yes.
So this is from my perspective as an Emirati woman from our...
So if we talk about the status of Arab women, we can see that there is a big improvement now in its status, especially as you are talking about now the United Arab Emirates. Do you feel that many Arab countries are trying to adopt the same strategy?
I believe that many countries has been pushing towards this, especially in Egypt. I understand that there is also a day for Egyptian women and a day for the Omani women, a special day also for the Kuwaiti women. Empowerment of women in all Arab countries is taking ahead and is supported by the governments and the leaders.
In your opinion, what are the challenges that still face Arab women?
I believe that there are certain laws need to be modified in a way that they can give the women the right empowerment. I understand that lately women are allowed to sit on the seats of judicial system in Egypt. This is, I think, a great step that Egypt is taking ahead, and we hope that is something followed by other Arab countries.
Yes, and in your opinion, how can the two countries cooperate in the field of empowering women, and Egypt also can benefit from the United Arab experience in this domain?
Egypt has been always the bigger sister for UAE, not only in the
Yes.
women empowerment. I can see the great collaboration between our governments in many aspects.
Yes.
The women support and empowerment collaboration between UAE and Egypt has been taking place a long time ago.
Yes.
Through the Women Foundation and the Women Union in both countries. Maybe we will need also to focus on this through media, because
Yes.
many conferences and meetings and different aspects of collaboration has been going on. The thing is that this should be maybe the spot has to be shed, or the light
Yes.
should be shed on this kinds of collaboration.
Yes. Also, we can see here in Egypt that we have many initiatives also that target the health, that target the women's health in Egypt, and it was launched recently, and also after President Fattah Sisi assumed office. So, how do you see the importance of women's health and children, and to what extent this can help in making them more at ease and contributing more in different activities after taking good care of their health?
I believe Egypt also is taking very great steps towards this. As a person who lived in Egypt for quite a long time, I saw the difference and the changes towards a better education of women.
Yes.
And better approach for women's health, especially in the rural areas, providing them with a better education about how they can take care of their health, their children. I could see the change. I could see the effort that has been taken on. I lived in Egypt since 2009. And you understand that this was a critical area of a change. So in that aspect of health education and health approach for women and children, I would see there is it's evolving around it.
Yes. I'd like to thank you, Dr. Nawal Khalid Osman, Chairman of Society's Medical Department. Thank you for being with us, and the viewers, short break. We'll be back, so stay tuned.